have one more question.
Sure.
From the lesson you did last week, what do you think what did you carry forward in your next forthcoming classes?
The equations for sure, the kinematic equations and how I achieved them. What I did was I broke the equation down into every variable, and I wrote the definitions on the board, and I said, okay, the V stands for velocity, the A stands for acceleration. And then I wrote, if you have an S next to a number, that's a time given. So everything was broken down, and that's what I'm going to take every class, because when I break it down, they get it easily. So what I do is every class from then on, like, because it's going to be equations, that's what I carry forward, like however smaller chunks I can give it to them. So that when they
You chunk your lesson so that it's easy for them.
When they build it
that's a good
together,
strategy too.
they were going to just build it's like a building block for every day for that week. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
They say that it takes nearly 18 times you need to repeat before a kid really gets
Yes.
it. Do you see that happening? Is that true? Do you see that?
It's more than 18 times.
More
I
than
keep
18
saying
times.
it 18 times, and then I'll be like, okay, what did I say yesterday? And there'll be like 5 of them raising their hands. I was not here yesterday, or something like that. But they resist learning every step of the way, and I'm trying to overcome that every step of the way. So it's actually a challenge when I see them get a grade. Like when a kid who failed every test, when he suddenly sees an improvement in his grades, I'm very happy about it. So I make it a point to share it with everybody in the class, or like make everyone clap or do something so the kid gets inspired.
Positive reinforcement.
A lot
really
of that,
good.
because a kid who didn't do well, when he suddenly does well, there should be a reason for it, and I think they should be celebrated. So that's what I'm trying to go for.
That's good. That's good. From my side, how can I help you more? Like, what should I do to help you more?
I would get any help in how to group the kids in a particular order to make the lessons more smoothly run. And I also saw that my lessons were, like, when I start teaching and when they start walking around my classroom, I tend to segregate to one side of the room, because the kids who don't get it tend to stick together, I guess, and they stick together in one part of the room. So I would gladly take help in how to get them spaced out so everyone is getting it, or something like that. That would be a great help, because I'm still learning in that process.
I'm glad you brought this up, because when I was doing my observation and I was putting the seating chart and just marking where you were at the time, I could see that you were sticking more to one side of the class than the other. Right? It happens with everybody. I mean, all teachers do that.
Yeah.
And probably if you're aware, I'm glad you're aware of that, and probably next time you could change it and make your walking through overall.
I'm actually conscious of the fact, but doing the walking for 7 periods, and after a while you're like, okay, you know what, come to me. But I don't get to sit at my desk, and I don't sit at my desk because if I said, they are going to do their work, so I usually
you
walk.
cannot sit at the desk.
Yep. So that's
Expect
one
the
thing.
kid to be working. It's really hard.
That's what I've been doing. So